morning, guys. Mark Fresh, Protect Dog Training, early in the morning. It's about 6 in the morning out here. I came out and started doing my walk around property with him and ran into a situation with a sticker in his back foot. I got these horny, three pointed stickers out here, those horn stickers, whatever. Goat heads, that's what they're called, goat heads. So he got one in his back foot paw, and I've got to get it out. He's not used to being handled in that way, so he's going to fight me. So this is a good example of taking the opportunity for training, because with a dog like this, you're talking a Dutch Shepherd. He's going to have a flood of emotions, a change in his behavior when he gets hormones. Everything else is going to come in. They change. They don't stay a puppy forever. People don't understand that. Dogs of this stature, and a lot of dogs, they grow into themselves as they get older and the hormone hits them and everything, and you're building all this bite work and doing all this stuff, and they turn into a Tasmanian devil, and they change, right? So the relationship dynamic is important. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that the dog has to have some kind of dominant, assertive dominance coming from you in a very polite way on a consistent pattern, just like any other training, that you put pattern in handling this dog. So I'll take the dog, let's do this now. Good boy, yep. Good. He's all high on himself because we're out here on a morning walk, and he's just being Mr. Frisky and being a little turd. Excuse the miking, I didn't mic up this morning because I was just wanting to get it associated. So he had his thorn in the back leg, and I start trying to grab it. He's being good now because I already kicked his butt a little bit. Make him do it, good. And then start getting him used to handling him in such a way that he knows that you're the dominant force in his life. Let me see those ears. Good. Now keep in mind, he's being better than he was a second ago. He was being a little turd, rolling on his back and wanting to bite at me and not used to being handled. So right away when I saw it, I took the opportunity for training. Everything in life is an opportunity to train, nothing more. So there's nothing going on with his paws right now. No, knock it off. But his age is such that I can do this stuff. Good boy, good. There you go, good boy. Nope, knock it off. Good. And get him accustomed to me being a little forceful and handling him. Because you're going to go to the vet, you're going to have to handle him. He's going to be in pain, maybe with an injury. Who knows? And if you haven't, no. Dabu, dabu. Nope, dabu. He's shutting down on me now because I was pretty rough with him. But I'm going to follow through a little bit. Good. Nope. Hey, knock it off. Dabu. Good, dabu. Good. And I may not be doing the best representation, but my point is valid. You want to do this on a regular basis and do it as nicely as you can, but every now and then, like we did this morning, we came out here and he was frisky and he had a thorn in his back paw and he wouldn't let me do it. So I had to drive through with a lot more dominance, assertive nature coming from me. And every now and then it's important that you bring that attitude up and say, hey, I'm the boss, not you, right? That's a relationship dynamic. In the general sense, you're going to do it positive. You're going to get on the couch, you're going to have a bowl of treats, and you're going to do it with all the other positive type of an attitude where you're sitting there and you're making it kind of a once, twice, maybe even 3 times a week through a whole process of teaching him to get handled. And the reason I can do this right now without him fighting me, is usually there's a hot dog there. And I always have a lot of positive. I came out for a walk this morning, so I have no hot dogs. I'm just trying to break the dog, let him go to the bathroom, get him out. Let me see this here. Come here. Good boy, good. There you go. Nope, knock it off. Good. Yep, all right, good boy. Okay, so we want to build that in to our patterns and routines to a point where I can handle the dog. If I let him get raised up and I'm not aware of this and he gets into his hormones and he gets with a Dutch Shepherd and you start trying to handle him, he doesn't want to be handled, you're going to have a dog that goes off on you and you're going to have a problem. Okay, so relationship dynamic is very important. I have one person that has a dog right now of one of my breeding out of my litters that went sideways on him in regards to the dog not wanting to be handled. He can't do any of this without having to be cautious and very, I'm very hyper aware of what he's got to deal with when he's dealing with his dog. Why? Because he didn't do any of this when the dog was a puppy. Relationship dynamics is important for your relationship with your dog. It doesn't mean you live the whole world dominating the dog. That's not my point. My point is to set some kind of routine up. Nope, knock it off. Good, knock it off. Nope. And this is not a real receptive training right now. I'm just trying to show you guys kind of what I'm building up to, but it would be better if I did this on an everyday you want to train it. You'd get a bowl of hot dogs, sit them off to the side, start messing with them like I was just doing, and then it's hot dogs, and make it as positive as you can. But you have to have a little bit of a mix, a little bit of dominance coming over the top of him that says that you won't let him get away with this puppy and his timing. In other words, in his development mentally as he's maturing when you do this, okay? At first it starts with nothing but positive and on the couch, and you're being real gentle with it, and right away into your food so that you're conditioning the animal to be aware of it. But every now and then there's going to be a time, like I just ran out there and dealt with that thorn in the back of his head. I didn't have any hot dogs on me. I'm out here walking, and here's this dog trying to fight me and getting. Right away, I increased my attitude and said, knock it off, and I came at him pretty strong. So that has to be a part of it every now and then to show him that. Does that mean that's got to be our relationship all the time, that I can only command this dog's respect when I'm dominating the hell out of him? No, that's not my point. My point is you need to have a proper mix so that you build the dog in the right way so that when he grows into his hormones and he gets older, and a dog like this is a Dutch Shepherd, you don't have a problem where he turns on you and chews you up. Okay, that's their nature when they get into that maturity, when they get older and they get real machismo, right? And if you didn't raise them properly when they're young, 4.5, 5, this guy's going on 7 months old, he's 6.5 months old now. You see my point? So we have to assert this as we're going along, and you have to know when is the right time. If I did this when he was 3 months old and came at him strong, that'd be a little too much, and you'd squash the dog and you're gonna fuck him up, right? You gotta know when's the right time. How do I know when? Every dog is different. It's right here, it's my gut. It tells me, right? And so I'm seeing the dog and I'm saying, okay, and there'll be a time, I did it with Buddy, where I get him about 12 months old and I start to sense they're starting to get so high on themselves, they're so cocky. I'll nip them in the bud and I'll put some aversive on them, I'll nip, and I'll teach them that they don't even want to broach me in that respect. I am the alpha wolf, and this is what's gonna happen at certain points in your life, and you need to, Buddy would never go off on me. He's such a great dog, not even funny. And here's a good example. I think I talked a couple weeks ago where I was gonna trade Buddy out, put him in the house, and put Joker outside. Joker sleeps with me, he's with me all the time. And I got to thinking about it with his nature, and I'm watching the dog and I'm interacting with him. He loves to have there's a certain amount of hormonal machismo underneath Buddy, that if I let him go into my house and he's sleeping on my bed, and I start losing my ability to think about this and be aware of it and not have that as far as my dominance over the top of him and really nip it in the bud, I'm going to have a problem, because the sleeping on the bed is going to become a problem, and that dog's going to chew me up. That's the nature of a Dutch Shepherd in a lot of ways. I mean, there's all kinds of dogs out there, all kinds of genetics even within Dutch Shepherds. Not all of them are prone to that. But remember the bloodlines I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with dogs that really have been bred to be very hard dogs, right? And that hard dog could be a problem wanting to sleep on my bed. But the difference is that I know it. So I sense it, and I say, this ain't gonna work, and I start putting him in his crate at night, or I don't let him sleep on my bed. He's gotta go to the end of the bed. I do whatever, but I'm aware of it, right? I don't let this stuff kind of foster and manifest slowly but surely, and then one day you get up and you say, get off the bed, and the dog turns around and chews you up. Why is that? Improper relationship dynamic. That's the thing. And I can't give you my 30, 40 years experience, right? I can only kind of highlight this and talk about it, so you kind of got a feel for what I'm trying to tell. Those that are more dog people, the higher ups up there that really have a sense of the inner core of a dog, they understand what I'm talking about. It's a little harder for the layman and people that may not understand it, right? Everybody wants to take things literal. This is the way it is, but dog training is so fluid. Every dog is different. Every situation is different. It's a very fluid thing. 90% of it comes from right here. Being able to read that dog and know what's going on in his head as I'm going along, and understanding how to apply little things within his development, right? Good boy, good. Very important. Come here. Up. Good. All right, he's pumped because I've got this tug behind my back. I was thinking ahead this morning. You always got to think 3-4 steps ahead. And I brought the tug out because I don't have food. And sure enough, if I let him go with this leash, he grabs the end of it, gets high on himself. He's all happy. He's running around. Pretty soon, I'll say Zeus, and I'll try to get him to come back, and he won't. And now we start a game of him not coming back to me, and now we've got problems. That'll grow. He'll learn real fast that I don't have to listen to that guy, right? So what do? You don't go chase the dog. You don't go, damn it, come here, and get frustrated. The dog senses that, and now he's winning, and then you're teaching him bad behavior. So what I did was brought the tug out and start running away from him. Good boy, good. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you got that high fly going, didn't you, after the first day we did it? All right, Zeus, out. Good. I'll see. Good. Up, yeah. Good. Yes, good boy, good. Yeah, go, good boy. Zeus, out. Up, yeah. Good. Good. Nope. Good. 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 Yes. Good boy, good. Yeah, go. Good boy. All right, out. Good. All right. Sit. Stay. Nope. Pablo J. Good. 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 Zeus. Yeah, good boy. I use that sound because it's a good one to go, either that or my whip lag, or there's all kinds of little go sounds, right? Zeus, out. Good. Nope. Good, good, good. Zeus. Yes, good boy, good. Yeah, go. All right, Zeus, you ready? One more time. I see. Good. Bubbles, yeah? Good. Good. Good boy, Zeus. Zeus. Ah, good boy, good. That's my boy, good. That's my boy. I want to let him have the target upper body. So when I start working with decoys in suits, which will come sooner or later, he'll end up having that target zone. Inner arm, shoulders, that kind of thing. I always do up top first. Center mass. There's nothing more intimidating than having the dog come at you strong, center mass. Once I get that in there and the dog does most of his work, all the confidence is built from that. And then we'll go to lower and legs, and I'll go out and see some ringers. And go out and work with John Luke or somebody that really knows their stuff to teach the dog entries and get more into a Mondio ring type of a thing where we got a lot of clutter, a lot of couches and things that got to go through out, which more applicable to personal protection. Goosh. Good. Pablo J. Good. Zeus. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Talk to you later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, yakking at the screen about dogs as always.